Tonight, the Syndicate showed why we are the most dominant force in New Revolution Wrestling. So, Thrash Kincaid wants to make some kind of challenge. You've already beat him, Dash. I mean, you're a redneck, Thrash, we get it. The people in Gresham love you because you're just like them, a toothless hillbilly. But you're dealing with a true athlete right here in Dash Venture.
See, Thrash, I proved it tonight, and you want me to prove it again? Well, I'll be here on the 27th. And you know what? I know God's got my back. Most importantly, I know that the Syndicate does too.
I don't know which God he's worshiping.
You got the night off, but next week at Christmas Carnage, the man who's taken out Thrash Kincaid, Mike Santiago, you've got the prison bitch Critter.
Critter, I don't know where you came from, but like Derek Drexel said, Thrash Kincaid tried to get in the Syndicate's business, we took him out. Mike Santiago tried to get in my business, and now I proved that his victory last Friday was a fluke.
Completely.
Now this Friday, Christmas Carnage, I'm just going to continue to do the Lord's work. Critter, you're just going to be another victim of Dash Venture and the Syndicate.
Critter, it's going to remind you of those days in San Quentin when you're stuck holding this man's pocket because we are the Syndicate.
The Syndicate will be the NRW Tag Team Champions.
You see, as far as I'm concerned, we have nothing left to prove here at NRW. Everything the Syndicate has said that we will do, we have done. And this next week, as the Bashi goes after the Pacific Coast Championship and brings it home to the Syndicate, 2 weeks from now, we will go after that tag team title all the same. And call it greedy if you want, because it is. But just like the Bashi doesn't give up, I don't give up. And the Syndicate will never give up until we prove the gospel we're trying to preach. And until we fully complete the Lord's work. Because with the Lord on my side,
I'm right here, my brother.
There's no option but victory.
Embrace your sins and welcome to the kingdom of the Syndicate.
And the Syndicate will bring the gold to my feet.
Finally, we make it to the promised land. Finally, the Syndicate will show everybody what we've been trying to preach all along. And that is that the Syndicate is an NRW for one reason, and that is to preach the gospel presented to us by our Messiah. To preach the gospel and to prove that we are and will be forever the dominant force here in the Pacific Northwest. And we've faced a lot of obstacles since day one, and we'll face many more. But nothing and no one will stop us as long as the Lord has our back.
Allahu Akbar! W.
As the Messiah was saying, the future for the Syndicate and New Revolution Wrestling looks very bright. And anything we want, we'll take. And anybody who tries to step in our way, well, I think we've proven time and time again that anybody can step up. But when it comes to playing this game, we are the masters. And if Eric Hansen and Cameron Starr think that they are going to be the ones to end this legacy, then they're as clueless as the fans that watch us. Because as long as we do what the Lord tells us to do, in the Messiah's name, we will do no wrong. See, time and time again, the Syndicate steps into the playground, and we do what we always say we do. And that is, time after time, take care of the scum here that's polluting NRW.
Preach on.
You see, tonight, we once again took care of Bolo. His partners, Quiz and Santiago.
Yeah.
Yeah? But see, it seems that every time we defeat someone and prove ourselves as a dominant force in NRW, we have to step up and prove ourselves again. Because next week, we have myself and Dabashi go in there and face Heartthrob Eric Hansen and Cameron Starr once again. The two guys who we defeated to win these championship titles. And now we have to go in there and prove something that we've proved before. This is just once again what the Messiah was saying about how the politics here in NRW is trying to eliminate the Syndicate. But what they don't get, but what they will soon know, and what each and every one of you drone idiots will know, is that the Syndicate's not going anywhere. Because these belts here, they say that we're number one. And these belts here say that we're the champions. And it doesn't matter how many times these so-called heroes here in Gresham want us to prove ourselves, we will do it.
Embrace your sins and welcome to the kingdom
Of the Syndicate.